Hi everybody. I am going to show you how to make an internet connection. To put these guys onto this wire. Okay. First thing we're going to do is make sure you pick up a tool. I picked this guy up at Lowe's, probably about $30. It has a little ratchet in there. I kind of like how that connects in. But you can strip the wire. You can connect the wires up nicely with this. It does have a crimper built in the front here. So let's get started. One thing I wanted to add is you want to have a pair of scissors handy, or a pair of cutters, some sort of something to cut the internal thing out. So anyways, let's get started and you'll see how that works. So we're going to take our tool that we just picked up, going to run it through the back side here, and you can see there's only blade on one side, so it just cuts enough of the sheathing. So basically put in about 3-4 inches, squeeze it all the way down, give the wire half a twist, let go, and you'll see here that there's a break in the wire. It doesn't cut into the actual internal wires, it just pulls it cuts into the sheathing. So what I do is I just kind of pull it back and forth and pull it straight back, and you have plenty amount of the wires inside sticking out. This here is pretty much useless at this point. This is to add strength to the wire when you're pulling it through a wall or wherever. Take your scissors, cut it off right at the edge, right here. And these scissors are awful, so apologize. There we go. Get rid of this. So what we need to do is we need to have a correct color order. And what we're going to do is we're going to go, I always set it up so the orange and browns are on either side of each other. The blue comes towards me and I put the green away. And just take your finger, push it onto one wire and just start unraveling until the unraveling gets all the way to the sheathing. So orange and white orange are together, they stay over here. We're going to do the brown next. If I can get it going. Just like so. I'm going to open up the green. Just like so. We're going to do the blue. Just like so. Alright, so this is the color order. If you go with this order moving forward on any internet connection you do, you pretty much can't go wrong. The key is to make sure that the colors on one end of this connection match the same color order as the other one, other side. So this is the way I'll do it. Stick with this method, stick with this color order, and you should never go wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch. Take your fingers and pinch right here at the top. Squeeze it tight. And we're going to put the white orange, orange, white green, blue, white blue, green, white brown, brown. What we're going to do while we're pinching is we're going to take our fingers and do not let go of this point. Just hold it tight. Kind of take your fingers and put it like right in the middle of your fingertip, so you have a little bit at the bottom. Squeeze tight, and you take the other ones and you just kind of start pulling up. And you pull it, and what I do is I actually flex it side to side and keep pulling. See, side to side until you get a straight line of the wires. You can move your finger around a little bit on the bottom, but try to keep that pinched as much as possible so the wire order stays the same. And as you can see, and you can bend it and pull up, you can bend it and pull down over and over again until the wires are totally straight. And as you can see, we have white orange orange, white green blue, white blue green, white brown and brown. Take our finger and go across about 3/4 of your fingertip and pinch right there. You want to have about this much access sticking up. You pinch right there. On these cutters, there's a flat blade that will be right here. And see, you can cut right there. So what I do is I just hold it in that position, slide it in there, just like so, and put your finger up against it, go down and clip off the excess. As you can see now, we have a straight line of wires. Very, very important too, when you insert the wires into the terminal, make sure that the tab side faces away from you. So basically at the bottom you see the opening, and inside here you see all these little channels. Each wire has to go into each individual channel. We want to just kind of work our way in there, try not to bump anything to get things out of order. And as you can see, the channels pretty much line up, and you go side to side just to kind of get them to feed in there. If it feels snagged, look, we're snagged up here on the bottom, just move the bottom sheathing up a little bit. And you push it in, and then you just kind of give it a good push. This is the reason why we go about 3/4 of your fingertip. As you can see, the sheathing is up inside the connection. It looks nice and tight. If we look really close, I'm not sure if the camera angle is going to show it, but right here we can see across the top that all the connections are all the way to the end of the connector here. So we basically hold this, put it tight on there, double check. Basically I kind of hold it as best I can. And you can see all the wires are still in there nice and tight. Insert it into the RJ45 side of the jack. 8-pin is what that stands for, the 8P. And put it in there. It's not going to click in there. So I push on the wire, and as you can see, I'm actually propping the bottom of the handle up here, so it gives me a little extra leverage. And just crank her down tight as you can. Let go. We're in there nice and tight. See the sheathing here got pinched by this little bracket here. This thing crimps it down. And our connection is straight all the way across. Everything is spliced together. So let's do the other side real quick. Just to redo it again, we're going to have a second. I'm going to cut this off just to kind of go from there. All right. Let's start over. All right, here we go. Put it in 3 or 4 inches. Squeeze it down tight. Give it a half turn, let go. Bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it. And you'll see the bottom part will break off, and you just slide it out, just like so. Pull this away, get your scissors that probably work better than mine. Toss this to the side. Alright, so you remember what the order was? We're going to open these up first, the colors all together. So we're going to do orange, brown, blue to the back, green to the front. Unravel your colors, just like so. Do the brown. Open it up, just like so. And put these to the side. And I got that backwards, so right there, okay? The green is separated. Just always remember, green is separated. You just want to open that up. I think the twists in the wire or whatever, if you put like the greens together and the blues together when you do your connection, it actually won't work running through the wire. There's some sort of signal canceling that goes on inside this cat5 wire when you have it set up this way. For some reason it works. When you do it any other color order, I never seem to get it working. So when I learned that this is the correct method. I've never had a problem since. So make sure, just do this color order every time. Let's review again. White, orange, orange. White, green, blue. White, blue, green. White, brown, brown. We're good. Remember our next step? Pinch right here. And make sure that everything's opened up all the way at the bottom. Pinch right here. Take your fingers and start rolling up. And make sure you're pinched at the bottom so the color order stays in order. See, your oranges are trying to rotate around, being little buggers here. Here we go. And just kind of flex it, go side to side. Just keep working it. The wires will get straight. They're solid strand of wires, so they're going to stay stiff when you pull through. Double check our order again. White, orange, orange. White, green, blue. White, blue, green, white, brown, brown. We're going to go about 3/4 of our fingertip. Grab our flat side of our cutter on our crimper here, on our special tool. Slide it in there, put your finger up against the tool, push down, cut it. We got our straight connection. Double check your order one more time. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Alright, we got our connector here. Basically we take this and we slide it nicely into those channels that are inside the connector. Nice and smooth. You go side to side just to kind of get them to go. Don't force it, they slide right in. And remember, the sheathing might catch at the edge of the connector, so just kind of lift it up a little bit. Push it in and just give it a nice push from the sheathing, and you'll see that the sheathing is under that crimper. Our connectors are all the way at the end of the connector, or our wires are all the way at the end of the connector. Just kind of hold it in there nice and snug so it doesn't come loose. Open up the crimper here. Push it nice and tight. Pushing on the sheathing, prop the back of the handle on, push down, and as tight as you can, let go. We have ourselves a connector, and everything is in. The wires are all the way to the end. Double check. You can actually see through the clear side here. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Pull up the other side. Got the same color order on both connectors. They both look professional. The nice part about this is you can pick up a box of cat5 wire anywhere from $60 to $90, and you get 1,000 feet. If you go to the local hardware store and pick up a 10-foot line from Walmart or any other type of store that'll sell pre-made cables, you're talking $10, $15 for a short 7 to 10 footer. So this is actually nice because you can run your whole house. You have tons of wire. You get a package of these connectors for a good $25, $30, and there's 50 in the pack here, so you could literally wire up your whole house with one of these 50 connector deals. 1,000 feet of wire, and grab yourself a nice crimper. They make cheaper versions. I've used the cheaper versions, and this one here that does the ratchet kind of hold, it is so much nicer, because if you lose your grip in the middle of the thing, it doesn't spring back out. It kind of holds it. You can adjust your grip and just tighten her down. When you get to the end, it clicks and you can let go and it pops back open for you. One last thing to note. When you put these crimpers in, or when you put these ends on, these tabs will be really flat. So when you push it into a connection, it's not going to hold because these tabs aren't in. So what you do is you just kind of flex them out to a 45 degree, just about so, and see how it's out. Now when you put it in your router or your computer, it'll spring back. See? Do the same thing on both this side, and we're good to go. Feel free to ask any questions at the bottom of the screen here. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day.